Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a really quick, short, and easy DMZ Season 4 Reloaded Update video. As you all know, today is July 12th, 2023, and the long-awaited Season 4 Reloaded mid-season update has arrived for Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and of course, the DMZ! And we have many well-awaited features that have come in. So, we're going to take a quick look. As you can see on the screen, this is a quick rundown released by Activision, little roadmap of what we've got coming in today with a pretty decent size update. If you're on Xbox, you're looking around 16.5 gigs. So we've got a whole new The Boys themed camo challenge. I know there's been a lot of talk out there, people talking about the new big release bundles that are coming. There are 3 bundles that are coming. From the Boys television series over on Amazon Prime, bringing us Starlight, Homelander, and Black Noir. Hint, hint, Rose 3.0. So, coming with the new camo challenges for Modern Warfare 2, Warzone, and DMZ are going to be the Diabolical Camos, which looks to be a red camo for what appears to be an M4, and a stark white. So, not very detailed, not very awesome looking, at least to me. I like the red. I'm a big fan of the red and black color scheme, or even red and blue, or blue and black, etc. So the red I kind of like. The white gets dirty too easy. So, the Temp V field upgrade. A lot of people are wondering what that is. Unfortunately, that is a Warzone exclusive. We will see a little bit of it in the DMZ, hopefully not too much, because it is essentially superpowers. From what I understand, it will be a much rarer drop in the DMZ, which I hope that it is. Honestly, I hope they decide to just pull it out, personally. I'm not a fan of adding in mechanics like that, especially for limited times. But that's just a personal thing. It's going to grant some superpowers. Then, of course, we're going to have some boys-themed map updates. You're going to see all around Al Mazrah, Vondel, maybe even Ashika. You'll see billboards, signs that have little posters and such advertising the new bundles that are coming out. And on July 12th, today, we're going to see the Starlight bundle drop. Which of course will be the female character of the 3 bundles. They will cost 2,400 COD points, which equates to roughly approximately $20 US each. And of course, they'll come with weapons, charms, calling cards, etc. But main thing you want is the operator. On the 16th of July, we're going to see Homelander come out, and then on the 20th, Black Noir. I know a lot of people are looking at Black Noir as a big one because it is a very dark player skin, or operator skin. It's going to blend really well in dark spaces. It's the type of skin that's going to be questionable in places like Kochi Complex and Building 21. We've also got new maps coming to new public events coming to the maps. The Return of Occupation scan is coming to Vondel. Portable redeploy drones are coming to Warzone in Vondel. If you're not sure what those are, they're essentially like a tactical upgrade. You throw it out, and it lets you redeploy to a different part of the map via balloon, similar to previously released update. Now, of course, the big, scary thing in the room, the MX Guardian shotgun. Of course, they're releasing a new weapon, and of course it's going to be another shotgun, because they're not broken already. The KV broadside is supposed to no longer reign supreme in shotguns. This fully automatic shotgun is supposed to be strong at close and medium range. So if you're not using it and you come across one, beware. Hopefully we come in and we see some good changes, some balancing have been made, and it's not as OP as it seems to sound. It definitely sounds very overpowered. Let's hope it's not. I know a lot of us are hoping that some changes get made to that whole pushing the mantra of the broadside meta. and of course, we don't want that. We're also getting Raid Episode 4, Atmagrad, Episode 4. So that's going to be a really fun one for everybody to get. If you're a multiplayer fan, you'll be seeing the Vondel Waterfront 6v6 map added in. It's essentially just a snippet from the Vondel map that is the Waterfront District. And we have a list of other bundles that are coming. The Soulless bundle, the Whiskey Tango bundle. Of course, a reminder about the Code Valkyrie pack, which is, my understanding is 100% of proceeds go to helping veterans find jobs. We've already seen the Magma Flow bundle drop, and we've got a Cyber Riot 3 coming, Tracer pack. But of course, there's patches that are coming along with this update as well. A significant amount of patches as well for the DMZ. Players can now see the progress they've made on their upgrade missions in their after action report. So when you exfil from a match, or you get squad wiped, whichever happens, part of your after action report, the little feed that pops up that tells you what you've got going on and what's coming, what you accomplished, will be any progress that you made toward your passive upgrades that happen in the background. So it'll be a little helpful there. Plea time has been increased from 15 seconds to 20 seconds after your squad has been squad wiped. The plea for help timer that triggers after you or the last player on a squad eliminated will now pause while you hold down the plea button. There were a lot of people complaining when they were the last one that got knocked that they didn't have enough time to actually plea out before it gave them squad wiped, squad eliminated. So that's a pretty significant change. Hopefully, I consider it more of like a bug fix. It'll help out the people that have been running into that issue where when their squad wipes and they're trying to plea. Some huge changes for plea for help and assimilation have happened, which may help to it may help to combat the 6-man squads that are out there. Especially the pre-built 6-man squads. For example, I have a list here of all the different updates that were made. When reviving somebody who is pleading, the player who is pleading no longer automatically joins the squad of the person that revived them. So if someone's pleading and you run up and pick them up, they don't join your squad. You then have to invite them. They do have 30 seconds of invulnerability, though. So there will be a 30-second grace period after a player is revived where the team that revived them will not be able to damage the player who was pleading. Part of me can see that as being abused. So after reviving, the reviver, the person who went and revived this player, will be giving a prompt to invite the player that they picked up to their team. They will then have to invite that person, or they won't be able to just join the squad. The plea for help and loot buttons are now completely separate. So there won't be any accidentally picking people up anymore. I know that if you run DMZ like I do, you get pushed by a 6-man or pushed by a 3-man, and you have the policy I have, which is I don't pick you up. If you attack me or you squad hunt me, I'm not going to pick you up. But I'm also not going to plea out either. If I die, I'm out. But if I win, I'm not picking you up. But there have been times when people accidentally get picked up because somebody pleas right as they're getting looted. That's no longer going to be an issue. You can now be looted while pleaing because the indicator to loot somebody is now going to be on the backpack, and the indicator to revive somebody will be on the body. Additionally, looting the player will no longer disable the plea option for your squad. So a lot of people have had that issue before where they will loot somebody, and then the person's like, hey, I messed up. Can you give me a chance? Can you pick me up? I got mission stuff. Or you go to loot them and you notice they have a bunch of mission critical items, and maybe they just weren't thinking, made a stupid play, got themselves killed, got in your way, etc., and you feel bad because you want to pick them up. Well, now you can. So that's a positive. There's also the direct assimilation function. This will be directly combating when players are pre-made six-manning, or when people spawn rush to try to make a six-man at the beginning of the game. The concept here is that from now on, when you send an invitation, only one person near you receives it. So you're not sending an invite and an entire squad gets it. You have to send it to each individual person one at a time. And it's random who gets it around you. Now, of course, they still have to be in range and things like that. So, additionally, the team who killed the player that is pleading will no longer be able to accept their plea request and then revive them. This prevents killing the forced, or killing people and force assimilating them. There have been issues where teams will push another squad, kill them, and say, if you want picked up, you have to join our squad. That has forced many six-mans to become a thing. I have run into issues like that where when I'll random queue with people and I'll jump in with two random people that I've queued up with, they'll run off and try to do that. I have seen that. So it's nice to see that, the devs are actually taking a look at that. And of course, there's a big thing in regards to the PvP portion of DMZ. That being players hunting players is changing. And it is massively changing. If a player in their squad killed too many players in DMZ, the highest kill individual player will be issued a warning. If that player kills another player, they can expect a bounty on their head. All enemy operators in the exclusion zone will then receive intel on their position to secure a reward upon completion. So simply put, if you want to go out hunting players, just know you've engaged enemy operators. You have a high kill count. Everyone on the map knows where you are. Other PvPers are going to be looking for you. But you're also a target to be avoided. A lot of people think, oh, well, that's a bad thing, because what happens if you are, because I've already heard some grumblings. What happens if you're a good team that doesn't PvP, but you keep getting pushed by PvPers? So you have a lot of kills. At that point, if you're racking up that many kills in PvP in DMZ, what have you really got to worry about? If you've killed that many people realistically, that you end up the bounty on that when you are playing defensively, I think you're good. If you get beat at that point, it's just bad luck. You're a good game, you're good at the game. For the vast majority of players that run into that one interaction where they wipe a squad that pushes them, or they wipe two squads that push them, more than likely they're not going to be on the receiving end of this. So keep that in mind before you start throwing shade on it. I definitely think we should at least give it a chance. So the player whose position will be announced to or displayed to the rest of the lobby will have a starting bounty of $10,000 on their head. And if they're killed, the entire squad, whether it be a 3-man or a 6-man, God forbid, because we all know we hate 6-mans, will receive $10,000 each. Now, keep in mind, this mechanic will not work in Building 21 or Kochi Complex. It will not exist in either of those. So they've had a number of bug fixes as well. A huge number of bug fixes. Remember to check out my Discord. I'll make sure to put a link in the description. Check out my Discord. You'll see a lovely article from Dexerto that fills all of the bug fixes and everything that are put in. A lot of minor stuff. So hopefully this is the start of a good direction for DMZ and properly combating a lot of the issues that we've had. Obviously, we've got some stress points with this update, being this new shotgun, being these new superpowers and such, but I don't really see them being a big issue for the average player. The new shotgun, we'll see what happens with it. We'll cross our fingers that it ain't that bad. I am looking forward to the brand new operator, though. I saved her for last because got to end it on a high note, like a really high note. Brand new operator that is going to be, to my understanding, unlocked through the event, and that is Izzy. Awesome looking operator. She looks absolutely wonderful. Got that medium look to her. She's not super flared up where it's just some ridiculous looking operator that is just comical to look at, but she's not hardcore tactical either. So it's a nice midpoint, I think, which might be the devs catering more to the complaints that they've been receiving lately about the super flared up, comical or unrealistic operators. I know we definitely like, it's DMZ, it's Warzone, we want to have a little bit of, milsim going on here. I mean, it's not hardcore, but a little bit's fun, ain't it? So, overall, that's our big, huge update for today. We are, of course, super excited to get in on the gameplay live stream. Will be later on today. We'll be streaming with the Legion, having a good old time, checking out the new features. Of course, we've got to unlock the new gun and new operator. So hopefully we'll unlock new gun day one. If we can get the new operator day one, that would be awesome too. But overall, we'll see how it goes. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on this video. It does greatly help. Shoot a comment down below. Tell me what you think of the new update. Tell me what you hope comes out of it, what you're excited for. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Don't have too much fun now.